Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Just Talia into Yone into Lucian is so good at just checking them.
Yeah, true.
Unraveled ears, so there is a lot of playmaking.
Slightly dangerous with the fact that Peanut's proximity is so incredibly close. As Showmaker is definitely showing that if you do unbind the soul, you can definitely just always land those charms. As Lucid's coming on in here, Doran does have that Mega Gnar coming up, but it's a really good avoidance of that wallop. And okay, Nature's Grasp comes down, cease and desist just to go through the CC, and there's first blood. Still, Zekka is going to rotate in, and I don't think this fight is over just yet. Still, he gets underneath the turret, and with Showmaker moving in, looks like Dplus are going to get away with it. Going to go over their way. And it is just the first blood gold that is in the back pocket of Dplus here. But I think it's setting up Dplus for a pretty fantastic lot of money. And a lot of money missing in this trade.
We see Zekka moving over already. He needs to be here yesterday if he wants to prevent this play.
Well, Narbar is not in a great position, and the CC is just chained to high heaven. Zekka moving on in now as Showmaker wants to land this charm, but Zekka, he's going to ult his way.
Lucians go this Shiv. It becomes really difficult. So Dplus don't even opt to contest the dragon. They go towards a Herald instead. And you can see aiming in Kellen's position. Like Viper's permanently up in the lane.
Just those couple of kills onto Doran. That is kind of it. Showmaker wanting to take down this turret if he can. Needs one more auto. There we go. He's going to be onto the Aphelios, and he might have to go home.
Yeah, this is a true pacifist game where they don't fight because someone on Dplus gets chunked. And now Showmaker's lost ult as well. This is really bad for them.
Yeah, Charm is going to connect here onto Zekka, who does lose a decent amount of his health bar, but they're going to have to give this up. It's just not going to be an option. This turret is also going to fall. That is bad news, as now Viper is just happily farming in this mid lane at the same time. Hanwha Life Esports get exactly what they were going to be dictated by Hanwha Life Esports. As now Peanut, he'll press the Nature's Grasp button and now look for an opportunity to go in. Kellen is going to Mikhail's himself. That is actually the right call here, as Lucid happily able to tank things up. Now Showmaker moving in on the flank angle. Cease and desist comes down. They found their target as Zekka is in trouble, but he's ulting. He is going to get himself out, and Dplus now have to work out who else they can kill. Peanut might be the target they opt in for, but he's just going to Bramble Smash Flash, and they're able to take down Kingin. Hanwha Life Esports playing this out so incredibly well. Orbit Deception flies down. Moonlight Vigil is decent, but it is not quite good enough as Showmaker looks for the backline. He finds Viper, who then dashes forward. It's aiming that's able to cut him down, but he dies himself. It's a double, though, in the end, as now Lucid going down low, and Doran getting some revenge here onto DK. The Gnar does come through, and it's a triple. Just welcome back to the game, Doran.
The difference made by Zekka surviving there and being able to TP back.
This does feel like one of those games where you've just got, if there's like an agreement from both teams, we're going to be 5v5ing as, okay, Tidal Wave going to be avoided, and now the turret just goes down. Delight just booped over the wall as now Viper by himself. He's going to get taken down so incredibly low, but that's still a massive ulti from Zekka. The answer is still there for Dplus, though, as Lucid just punches the Lucian. They are going to be an angle. Showmaker collecting some cinders as the Drake is going to get picked up here, and if Hanwha Life Esports don't like this, they can just back away, but it looks like they're not going to do so as Showmaker taken down. That is going to be a huge cease and desist onto Viper, but the ulti into the backline is just as good. Both of the carries just immediately wiped out. Delight in trouble, but Kingin has no damage. He's not going to be able to get this one done. It's Doran able to lock down the last remaining kill.
Broke his shield, at least, but yeah. Lucid, he might start.
Yeah, he may. Cease and desist going to come through here as there's the knock-up onto Showmaker. Wow. He misses the charm and just gets chopped up by Zekka. Not sure about this one, and it feels a little bit like Dplus have ran out of steam in this moment. Infernal Soul, of course, is so incredibly powerful. The fact that Hanwha Life Esports just kind of cruised towards it as well is really dangerous. Is Doran? Not sure about that. I don't know really what was going on there.
Zoning ult.
Yeah, definitely zoned. Did a bunch of zoning. Is now the ultimate going to come through here from Peanut as well. There's the flash twisted advance. Really wants to take down aiming. Not going to be able to do so just yet. Lucid, very tanky, is able to take out Viper. And now Zekka, he's at full health, so he is an absolute monster. It doesn't matter that they've lost the Lucian because they still have this Yone who is just so incredibly huge. 3 dead on the side of Dplus, and so these inhibitors are sure to follow. And maybe with this Baron buff, they're going to be able to push through for even more. Aiming is still up, but I just don't know whether he's going to be able to do too much here. Showmaker showing back up again, though. That should be enough. As look at all these cannon minions. There are 5. lining up to take down these turrets. They're going to be able to take the first one as Peanut, it's going to be difficult for him to be able to get out as Tidal Wave just sails by majestically. It's a great charm to connect there as Kingin, not quite as tanky as he otherwise could. Oh, wait, maybe he is. Never mind, he is.
Yeah, I mean, just all those cannons, the Nexus Tower ends up
To a
going...
game two.
Honestly, I think ideally, you don't even ever take the Elder, and you just force Dplus to contest it, and then never let it come down to a flip, you know?
Yeah, just take the Nexus instead.
Yeah, I think that's a better option. I think the only way Dplus actually win this game is if they steal... If either Hanwha Esports make a humongous misplay, or they steal that Elder, so... Looks like they're just going to get some help down here.
Yeah, Viper's angry at Lucid. Just took half of his health bar there with
That was
one little
definitely
combo.
personal.
That's a bit ridiculous that he has been targeted so much. As Showmaker not able to find him. The sidestep just gorgeous as the Tidal Wave almost takes down Showmaker here. He makes it to the fountain. It's good bubble onto Kingin to stop that follow-up. Aiming is still at full health though. Has decent guns for this one as well as into the backline goes Zeka. Doesn't find the Aphelios, but still able to cut down this Udyr. Peanut, not a lot left in the tank though as far as that health bar. So Dplus creeps, there are so many of them just cascading up these lanes. As Kingin, he's not going to be able to hold on to it by himself. Still, he's teleporting in. They're going for the flip as now Lucid wants to get over the wall. He is going to be able to do so, but there's another two-man ulti from Zeko who finds yet another angle. Aiming now having to deal with Doran. Will get stunned up, not into the wall. Thrown around like ragdolls, and Dplus, they went for the last-ditch effort, but it is only Lucid left standing, and Viper gets his final revenge. That is going to be the Nexus turret falling down as well as Doran wants to get out of this game as quickly as possible. Look at these supers. And that is going to be that. They even take the Elder just to celebrate.